ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And judging by the title, you probably know that I've been watching X-Men 97. And is Gambit really dead? Let's be honest here. Magneto 2, I don't thought they would kill him off so easily, but I don't know. They might. It's kinda out of the blue, but I'm not saying they wouldn't. So I think we need stuff from episode 5 explained or confirmed, and I'm gonna be going over some of the stuff in this video. So yes, it's more theories, and lucky for us, since the show's still rolling, we'll be able to figure stuff out as we go, next week hopefully. I was really excited about X-Men 97, which is kind of the reason I went back to watch the original TV show, well, more than less. Because if I'm being honest, I only fully finished seasons 1 through 3, and I only watched a few episodes for season 4 and 5, because I was getting close, and I really wanted to watch X-Men 97, so I hope that's not going to come back and bite me later. So for theories, we should probably get started. The first theories will go around Mr. Sinister, Gambit, Magneto, and Nathan. Because, let's be honest, I'm sure Mr. Sinister took a blood sample from Nathan before the X-Men took him back. So I feel like that story might be brought up again, so who knows. But if not that, I'm sure they'll probably put up a story of Gambit again in later episodes. And the reason behind this is because of what happened to Morph in Season 2 of the original TV show. In Season 2, Morph was brainwashed by Mr. Sinister to more or less be a distraction for the X-Men. But we don't really know, or maybe I didn't understand how Mr. Sinister brought him back. So I feel like it's possible Mr. Sinister could do this to other people as well. Like Gambit, Magneto, or heck, any of the mutants that were on Genosha. I'm sure that Sentinel's got like a whole lot of them. But don't worry, we'll get to the Sentinel later. Probably. This next theory centers around Magneto specifically, which, what my theory enough to say, you might wish he was still a villain and alive. Because we know Professor X, he left a will, and Magneto seems like a guy who would also do that. So, who would the will stuff go to? I doubt it's going to go to the X-Men, because maybe he didn't update it. So it could go to Mystique, possibly, who in episode 5, which is revealed their associates, or was it revealed before? I don't know. Since there are no other allies of Magneto in the show that I know of when he was evil, or any of us possibly, it might just go all to Mystique, and that could be really bad, because, let's face it, Mystique's an assassin. She could do a lot with all money that she could get from it, so yeah, this could be bad. The next theory also centers around Magneto, and could be worse than the last one depending on how you see it. So, we all know that, unfortunately, many mutants in the X-Men TV show have had a record of, I wouldn't say jumping to conclusions, but jumping to attack very quickly when one of them is threatened. So, with Magneto dead and a whole lot of other mutants, including Gambit dead, this could be problematic. And we don't really know what attacked them. It was some kind of Sentinel thing, which I promise I'll get to. But since this kinda like a Sentinel and did have Sentinel troops, this might provoke the mutants of Genosha to attack the outside world, and let's be honest, I feel like they could. I mean, 3 of the leaders seemed like they would do it, like 2 of the leaders of the council were members of the Inner Circle, and one of them was Calypso, leader of the Warlocks. So I feel like there would really nothing that would be able to stop them from declaring war at this point. Unless they're Magneto's successor, which I don't know who that would be. Maybe Rogue in this case. Try to get for peace, but I feel like it might already be too late. The effects have been done, and it might not be able to stop people who want war, so yeah, thanks to our send on Sentinel. So yeah, that could be problematic. And please in the comments pick which of those 2 theories you think is the most worst of them all, because I'm voting on the second if there was a vote. So yeah, please comment about that. So the final theories for today will involve the giant Sentinel. The question is, who sent it? or who made it, or both. So we're going to be discussing that in this last theory. There are 3 possible choices, and I'll be telling you from the least likely to most likely. So, strap in, and let's get this final one in the bag. So like I said, 3 possibilities of where the Sentinel came from. Now, the least likely one and first one could be the Friends of Humanity. Now, as much as this is a possibility, I severely doubt it. I mean, the Friends of Humanity, yes, they have Sentinel tech somehow, but I don't really feel like they could have made this Sentinel. Even if they had all the materials to build it, I don't think they would be able to for 2 reasons. 1, they're not smart enough to probably do it, and 2, I don't know where they would be able to hide it to make it. The second possibility is that it came from the government. Now, as much as this is possible, I don't really feel like this could actually work for a few reasons. 1, why would the government really make it at this point if Genosha is a member of the United Nations? It might be from a black ops group from the government, but even that I feel like could be very unlikely, kinda. But I feel like this is still open for discussion. So if you would like to put down in the comments below any thoughts if the government could have done it, please put it there. The last one, and I feel like the most likely one, is that it came from the future. Now, the reason I say this is because Cable was there, / Nathan. I'm just gonna call him Cable. So, that's my guess. It came from the future. So, my questioning is why, where, and how did it come from the future? It seemed pretty big, really powerful, and had regular Sentinels at its command, so I don't know, there's no real, I guess, decent evidence to prove that it's from the future besides Cable that just kinda appeared. So, yeah. But, in any case, I think that's a good enough one there. And I have one last surprise theory that could be interesting. So, back when they had the original X-Men TV show, there was also a Spider-Man one, and there was a slight crossover in Spider-Man between the X-Men, which I really like that. So, maybe they'll add more to Spider-Man, just like they're doing the X-Men. Because they left off of a cliffhanger, and if you look online, they were supposed to do a Season 6. And with it, there was supposed to be a lot of stuff being put into it. Like, if there was supposed to be the Rose, Mary Jane coming back, there was supposed to be a whole lot. So, that seems like it would have been interesting to do. So, who knows? So, I'm gonna quick do a shout out that should have been for yesterday, but it wasn't. It's for Only Child Day. And that's really big for me because I am an only child. So, yeah, that's it. So, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.